Hi guys, I'm doing a short and sweet one today because my gosh, it's 2 a.m. in the morning and I gotta sleep on my too. But I wanted to try to get a little bit nearer to the event because it's gonna be a long way to even be able to make it since we're just having to go to them 3 places here. And well, yeah. That's gonna take a while. The more because I'm always we gotta see everything. Honestly, as it should. But yeah. So we can just begin now. I think it's gonna just be half an hour that I'm gonna stream today. But I thought maybe just stream a little than nothing. I wanted to stream Monday, but then I said, nah, ain't today today, so I just didn't. Oh my gosh. Okay, more. Give me everything. Okay, bye. Belobog. Oh, I forgot about that. 6 days. Maybe I should lock. And even if I'm not playing, just to get at least those 2. This is gonna take a while. Yeah, I did it the last time. Okay. Right. Dang, I forgot from which side I was looking at. Okay. Left side, we already did. I'm pretty sure that. Okay, I don't want to talk. Okay, Wallace. What the hell you wanna say? Okay, young lady, I've never seen you before. Same, at least in this account. It's my first time here. Everyone needs to visit the administrative district at least once in a lifetime. How would they be able to call themselves a citizen of Belobog if they don't? Well, lucky I've gone numb to this place from going up here. It's still kind of sad, man. Get some kind of excitement, I guess. I'm Wallace Cambridge Limestein, and the 25th head of the Limestein family. Pleasure to make your acquaintances. I will pretend like I know what that means, because I do not live there. Good. I'd say we're now fairly acquainted. Remember, if you ever need someone in the administrative so to get something done, just come to me. Sure, every day. By the way, if you find anything or anyone interesting, let me know too. Never's all about having fun. Money is no issue. Curiosity fuels me. That's true. Money can't buy everything. Friends can be the best thing on earth. Let's be honest. Okay. If you don't have money, you can play games too. Oh my gosh, what do I do with power switch on my computer? What a fine day it is. Is there anything that you want to know? Few question. Oh yes, a which probably after the conversation before. I won't say I'm rich. I'm comfortable. I have a couple of properties in the district. I'm not reading a switch every time, man. It requires maintenance. I have to pay taxes for them, but I'm far too lazy to rent them out. I mean, time is money. Besides, they're full of priceless relics. How would you give me some? I don't have any. Okay, ancient relics. Well, I'll explain. I'm too tired today a little bit. They're not functionally here. No, exactly. I just like to own them. For example, a while back, Lord Simon told me he obtained a particularly rare gold watch, said to be a relic left behind by the third Supreme Guardian. How could I miss out on such a rarity? So I offered him 3 houses for it. Yeah, you ain't rich, you're living only comfortable. Sure, sir. Sure. Yes, please. I had them. All them books. Give me non-pulp fiction. When I want all them collectibles. Achievements not all. Because collecting all them characters is taking so long. But I think it would be worse than Genshin. More than 70 characters, how are you supposed to get them all? And I'm not wailing in here. At least not in this account, I'm not paying anything, it's gonna be free to play. Period. That's the truth. Wait, the bookshelves were here. Yeah. I'm ignoring this. I'm reading all of Belobog's things. Ice storm causes. An interview with a weather expert discussing the causes of ice storms and other scientific informations. There's an interview published on the Crystal Daily weekend edition before the So Warm Festival. Alright, among the Crystal Peaks. Do you really know about ice storms? Last week, the Belobog Meteorological Center used the code Orange Ice Storm Warning. North Yucatan was defeated by an intense cold front, as the center and suburbs of the overworld were violently hit by ice storms. This time, the short bout of freezing rain brought glaze to Belobog. These were long icicles formed on many structures and trees. Thanks to the architect's sacred protection, Belobog remains warm all year long, but there are still rare occasions of freezing rain. We have invited a Belobog meteorologist, Professor Gerard, to give us a brief introduction on ice storms. Report Emily. The line after referred to as M. Hello, Professor Gerard. Okay, Professor Gerard is wise. Alright, hello. Last week, Belobog experienced an ice storm in the suburbs and downtown area. Can you give a brief explanation of the causes? Why? At the weather station, we usually call it freezing rain. They refer to the same weather conditions. Before we talk about that, I must first mention the abnormally low temperatures that occur in Belobog for the So Warm Festival. Did somebody explain what that festival is, or did I just forget? Maybe. I believe you're referring to the Belobog winter, right? News has made announcements about it in every region. Why? The dropping temperatures, combined with sudden strong winds from outside the Belobog greenhouse area, which rushed to the suburbs, formed freezing rain. The urban heat island light in the city center, so the temperature there was higher, causing rain to form. It's more like sleet where I live. What makes freezing rain special? Special is the glaze. How is glaze formed? Why? It is formed when warm and cold air collides. Below the surface, the air and ground temperatures drop below freezing. Above the surface, it is relatively wet and temperatures are above freezing. As water transitions to the surface below, it forms supercooled water drops. So supercooled water drops are water droplets below the freezing point? Why, yes, since the temperature near the ground is lower, the supercooled water drops form a thin layer of crystal clear ice. When they touch buildings, trees, vegetations, or roads, these glaze formations or trees are what people usually call icicles. So that's how it is, based on your description just now. Is freezing rain a rare occurrence? Why, that's right. They're only a short time before and after So Warm Festival, in which this natural phenomenon can occur. Citizens are free to enjoy this beautiful glazed scenery in the suburbs with proper tire and safety conditions, of course. And thank you, Professor Jaggard, for taking the time to teach us about freezing rain. Why, you're welcome. Okay, Ice Stone Colors. In a view of the daily life before the Solar Festival. Alright. Live survey published in a Crystal Daily Weekend Edition. The various traditions of the Solar Festival can be seen here. Nice! Now I can never explain it. I'm just sitting here. What the hell is that? Hello, ma'am. Interview on daily life for the So Warm Festival. This is a survey published in the Crystal Daily Weekend Edition. The upcoming So Warm Festival has everyone busy with festival preparation. My dear Belobog friends, have you made your sun cakes? Sun cakes like just mooncakes, just you're celebrating the sun, right? I would guess because it's so cold in there. Oh my gosh. Because I literally need heaters so they don't freeze to death. Oh my gosh. The reporter visited an ordinary household in Belobog. They talked about what preparations they had done and what the So Warm Festival meant to them. The interviewee, this time a young member of the Silverman Guards, and his family. The interview was scheduled for the morning before the So Warm Festival. The husband was preparing to go out and purchase food for the So Warm Festival, while the wife stayed home to watch the child. Reporter, hello sir to intrude. I'm Abel, the one who contacted you before. Ethan, no problem. It's my first interview, so I'm a bit nervous. But can you please introduce yourself? I'm Ethan, and I'm a soldier. This is my wife, Hannah, and a child, Little Beck. Hello, I'm Hannah, and I work at the library. Oh, okay. I was confused for a second with Beck on, and then he said Bog. Reporter, Beck is so cute. How old is he? Hannah, he just turned 1. And Beck, Gepard maybe, or what? Gepard, I mean. Reporter, it seems like he's trying to say something. Are you going out for groceries? Why are you bringing so many things with you? Well, actually, I've asked for a leave of absence. My plan for today is to take some comfort foods to my good friends on the front line first. Then head to the market. Becky tapped. Hannah, shh. Reporter, your friends must be happy. By the way, is Little Beck talking already? Hannah, no, he can only say a few simple words. Becky tapped. He probably saying Gepard on the ending of the report here or not. We're gonna see. It's still very impressive for his age. What's he trying to say? Hannah, Gepard's gonna... Yeah, like I said, Gepard. Even heard it should be pronounced in German, his name. It's not Gepard, but Gepard. If I'm correct with this one. Even I don't agree with him. I always respect the captain. Reporter, but I won't keep you. Are you out shopping? Interview your wife. Ethan, wait, I'll go out later. I'm not sure what you will talk about during the interview. Ethan and Hannah have been married for more than 2 years, according to So Warm Festival customs. The newlywed husband Ethan shall bring ingredients and make sun cakes with his mother-in-law. That's cute. However, he has been on duty during the festival for 2 consecutive years to the nature of his job. This year, Ethan can finally enjoy the so warm festival holidays, which also gives an opportunity to impress everyone with his cooking skills. At his in-laws, Ethan, to be honest, I still don't know how to make it. And it's because you don't care. But if the reporter didn't bring it up, you probably have forgotten it all. What would you have my mother to eat? Reporter, please stop fighting. The bag just fell asleep. Asleep? I see. Ethan doesn't usually cook, right? Ethan, yeah, my wife usually cooks. Since my job. Hannah. There you go again with your excuses. I'm busy with work too. But I make the time to cook. It all depends on whether you want to or not. But how about this? Why don't we learn how to make some cakes now? With an apron on and a kitchen knife in hand, Ethan looked every bit a pro, despite it being his first time cooking. Even though it was his first time, Hannah, his wife, didn't seem too keen to help him in any way. She whispered to the reporter that she was going to use this opportunity to teach her husband a lesson. Honestly, if you're a grown man, you should slowly learn to cook. Even if it's just an egg. Doesn't matter. The most he's married man. Period. Not that hard. So Ethan looked up the recipe for sun cakes and followed it step by step. Add sugar and salt to 3 eggs and beat quickly. Add in moo milk and flour and mix until thick. While mixing, Ethan also removed the lumps in the mixture, which is good for a beginner. He brushed the pan with a light layer of oil and then the egg mixture. And the sun cakes are done. In high spirits, Ethan also cooked the first grain cooked. The reporter was honored to be invited to lunch. Reporter, even though it's the first time, seems like you know what you are doing. Even I'm still a little nervous. Then let's dig in first. The reporter had eaten a lot of sun cakes over the years, but never had he eaten one so rich in flavor. It wasn't too salty or sweet, and had a perfect texture. It's hard to imagine that Ethan made this on his first try. Add a touch of yogurt, honey, and frost beef salmon, and the sun cakes were ready to be sold in stores. The interview was once put on hold as the reporter and Hannah helped Ethan in the kitchen, making almost 100 it's a big number, sir. 100 sun cakes. It was already towards dusk before they realized it. It wasn't until they heard Littleback's cries the young couple came to realize the child hadn't eaten lunch. This is an unexpectedly warm incident in an interview with a family. Let's wish Ethan a great debut at his mother-in-law's. By the way, the sun cakes were so delicious that the reporter took 50 sun cakes to go. He really said we're taking all of it. Taking it. My gosh. Alright. Our Tory Supreme Guardian premieres spectacular. Newspaper clipping of a grand oratorio that are carefully preserved. Alrighty. Oratorio Supreme Guardian premieres spectacular. Path of the Architects Supreme Guardian premiere spectacle and behind the scenes. From the writer Anna. Go get it. Alright, Anna, let's see what you've written. On January the 13th, 698, Mr. George, in response to a charity fundraiser organized by the Belobog government, premiered the once rehearsed Eliza Rand in a new concert hall on Finca Street. The poster for the show read, for the benefit of poor criminals. and interests of Cherry's Hospital. In an interview with the Crystal Daily, he said, "All proceeds from the show will go to charity. It will be split equally between the Criminal Welfare Society and Cherry's Hospital." The performance was conducted by George himself. The entire architect, Goliath's Cures, was in attendance. It was an unprecedented event, evident by the tickets being sold out the day it was available. The new concert hall with 1,500 seats fully booked for the premiere was unable to meet the demand. On the day of the premiere, the concert hall asked ladies better not to wear pastel dresses and gentlemen better not to carry swords, so that there would be more room for the audience. In total, 1,800 guests crammed into the concert hall, with many of them sitting on the steps of the hallway to watch the premiere of Supreme Guardian. The performance was a sensation, and famous music critic Borowski praised, "Words cannot express the shock and joy this amazing performance brought to the full house." On the day after the premiere, the Crystal Daily devoted a full page to Supreme Guardian and its performance. The article stated, "Exquisite, grand and gentle, with a search through the dictionary for the most elegant, majestic and vivid words to describe the baptism of choice experienced by our ears and souls." As promised, after deducting the expenses for the orchestra and the concert hall, George donated all the remaining proceeds to the Criminal Welfare Society and Cherry's Hospital. By January 19th, the Belobog residents' demand for a second show had grown more intense. At the request of Cleaver Ford, an encore of Supreme Guardian was quickly arranged and performed at the Golden Theatre. The new concert hall had other shows arranged. The tickets were available on January 18th and sold out in half a day. At the time, many conservatives thought on oratorio was inappropriate for theatre. Supreme Guardian Coca-Cola silenced the outmoded by attending the show in person. On the evening of the 19th, when an orchestra played Elisa Went, the Supreme Guardian couldn't contain her excitement and stood up to pay her tribute. When she did so, the whole audience followed suit. Some critics think this will become an unspoken rule that the audience should stand for this part of the show in the future. After the show, Supreme Guardian Coca-Cola personally took to the stage to thank George. It is reported that the proceeds of the second show, after deducting expenses, were donated to Children's Education Committee. According to the Crystal Daily, Mr. George imparts a truly sublime and pure meaning to the work he conducts. And the last thing, I think. No, there's more. But I'm only reading this if it's full on there. So, why but Soda Iceberg? An in-page advertisement for Lifestyle magazine recommending various research recipes. Let's go. Okay, white bread soda iceberg. At the beginning of the eternal freeze, many migrants thought there wouldn't be a need for cold snacks in Belobog, but soon they couldn't resist the frozen light. Honestly, same. It could be cold as hell. The streets freezing off and I would still go for ice cream. I don't care. Or milkshake. I would stand in the kitchen and would do it instantly for myself, as I should. It doesn't matter if you get sick. Okay, it's not a good thing, but still. It sounds like sometimes you gotta enjoy things. Belobog's central heating warmed every room of every household, and the heat made the air dry. Who wouldn't want to eat a frozen delight after a hearty, steaming meal? Eating that frozen delight indoors will hit all the right spots. Eating it outdoors, well, that's a whole other sensation. One of the traditional flavors from Belobog is white bread soda. White bread soda is almost as old as Belobog itself. It's 73. AF, I already forgot what that meant, but we don't care. After the freeze, before, oh, it doesn't matter. We just know old as hell. The Belobog Food Committee, not wanting excess bread to go to waste, suggested an idea to several bakeries to create another product with them. First, and the excess bread was turned to husk, completely crushed and soaked. Then the bread liquid was extracted and fermented. The result was white bread soda. It can be considered a product of Belobog's absolute resourcefulness. It's been proclaimed as an iconic drink that even children can enjoy. In recent years, there's a new white bread soda on the market called White Bread Soda Iceberg. Based on the original white bread soda formula, this new version is quite popular. I lost track. Whoops. Based on the original white bread soda formula, this new version is quite popular among young people. It is common to see young couples outside a dessert shop eating an iceberg with small spoons. White bread soda iceberg is easy to make and the ingredients are simple. Let's learn how to make it at home. Okay, white bread soda iceberg ingredients. Alright, white bread soda 800 milliliters. I don't know how to say it in English. But I think if you don't have what's the metric system that we have here in Europe? I guess. Actually, with a lot of imagination, I could probably make it. Who knows? Like some white bread soda that probably exists somewhere. Yogurt and sugar. I would probably put more sugar in there. I don't like my things bitter. Like sugar is sweet as hell. In my coffee, I drink more with sugar and milk than with actual coffee. White bread soda 800 milliliters. Moo yogurt 330 milliliters. 1 bottle. Sugar 10 grams. Steps to make white bread soda iceberg. 1. Put a white bread soda into an airtight bag and leave it outside overnight to freeze completely. 2. Use tools such as an ice shaver to shave the ice soda onto the plate and form an iceberg. 3. Pour the moo yogurt into a bowl and stir with sugar. At this stage, you can add as much different jams of your liking to the mixture. Like I said, somehow to make it sweeter or more up to taste. I would probably put a whole spoon of Nutella in there or something, or chocolate. Because everything tastes better with chocolate, period. 4. Pour the mixture from the top of the dark iceberg to form a sweet and sour, silky layer. And you're done. Tips. 1. Feel free to replace the white bread soda with any other sweet beverage. It will taste the best with white bread soda dough. 2. Please finish the iceberg as soon as possible if you're indoors. If you're worried about it melting too fast, you can add small amounts of well-cooked animal collation to the mixture. You won't have this problem if you eat it outdoors. Alright, that was everything. I really started rereading through a whole hacking recipe. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? If you're gonna make a round like that, and we have time to explore the west. I did talk to you guys. Yeah, I did. Okay, food journalists. Hey, Agnes. To be honest, the second name is kind of familiar, but not 100% Agnes, but it's familiar to it. The sweet taste is like the first drop of water from the cracks of the ice when the river unfreezes at a so warm festival. A bit of warmth amidst the bitter cold. What do you think? Doesn't this description give you an appetite? Maybe. You don't sound so convinced. I understand. You're saying no. Darn it. What's the point of being a food journalist if I can't use words to construct a sense of taste and utilize synesthesia? By the way, while I'm talking with you, I have another paragraph here. Let me read it to you. The rich sauces are like an invading army, completely overwhelming. The crisp and fresh taste of the salmon, the gentle aroma of fish, has no choice but to surrender and defeat. How's it feel? A little wordy? Yeah, you should write a novel. Honestly, yes, I would read it. The food description seemed interesting. I would read the hell out of it. What is something showing? I can't help myself. I used to be a literary journalist. Every day I was trying to add more adjectives to the sentence anywhere I could fit them. I won't get my bonus if readers can easily deduce the subject, predicate, and object within 3 lines. But then a new girl came and was better at filling in words than I was, so I made a career change. Have you read the cuisine section of the Crystal Daily? I'm the author of that section. Honestly, I don't want to include all the garish garbage in my writing anyways. I'm gonna put more work into honing my rhetorical skills. But enough about me. How can I help you? Came talk. Please elaborate. About writing. Then why don't you try a more straightforward style of writing? I don't want to. The paper has its requirements, and the chief editor has its own. Word count needs to hit quotas. That's for sure. You get paid by words after all. Other than that, the editor has made it clear that the paper is produced with the educated class in mind. Ideally, our average readership should consider exposure to a publication both a privilege and a chance to learn. That newbie is natural for this. She can write 100 pages for what could have been described using a few words. I guess she makes a lot of money. Well, wasn't there a second answer to it? Don't you admire her talent? Who wants to write an essay when it could be done with just 10 words? But when you write professionally, it becomes a useful skill. Nika was better at this. That's why I had no objections to give my position to Nika. Be that as it may, I just can't force myself. I'm not made for this. It's a moment to get the hang of it. I've already loaded a 10,000 word interview script to 40,000. It's the best I can do. To think that the race of great writers accrued through the ages are used by me to simply bloat word count. How pathetic. About food. Any recommendations, please? Nope. I'm not mad at you. I'm simply stating facts. Belobog is not a huge place with a huge variety of food. The same ingredients are used for hundreds of years. Quite literally, every possible combination has been used at some point. But if you are not from around here, with Sunset Salmon might be worth trying. It's not exclusive to this place, I know, but you can only get the freshest salmon from the administrative district. Thank you, my gosh, this word. Once you've tasted it, you remember it for the rest of your life. How many dishes have you tried? 4,000, if I'm being conservative. But to be honest, hundreds of these dishes are purely new combinations of old recipes. People in Belobog are masters when it comes to naming their food. You have names for dozens of body parts of fish, and when you mix and match, you come up with new recipes in no time. I've got it. We ask everything. I hope my long articles can be as clear as explanation today. That's all questions I have. Thank you. You don't wanna talk? I'm talking to you when I'm coming back, I think. Collectibles. Bookshelf. New collectible. New to it. And it's a full one. Belobog petroleum jelly. An advertisement for skincare found everywhere. Something Belobog residents are all familiar with. Belobog petroleum jelly for extra protection. Belobog petroleum jelly has always been your best partner, marching through the blizzard. Just one application can lock in moisture and even warmth. Usable by anyone, anywhere. Belobog petroleum jelly, guardian of your skin moisture. Apply a thin layer of Belobog petroleum jelly to form a protective layer on your skin and lock in moisture. This jelly is made with non-irritants, making it usable by almost everyone. It also contains lower levels of mineral oils, suitable even for those sensitive to alcohol and aromatic additives. My gosh. Belobog petroleum jelly, protector of your warmth. Belobog petroleum jelly is effective at preventing the loss of body temperature, even bare skin exposed to the air. Or jelly can also be applied to preserve warmth to covered skin, providing a layer of insulation for your journey into the cold. Wait a minute. Most people are not even allowed to leave it, so it's more an advertisement for them soldiers, if I'm correctly. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just thinking stupid. Belobog petroleum jelly, a doctor for small wounds. Belobog petroleum jelly does not provide anti-inflammatory relief, but it still helps heal small wounds. The insulation of the wound from the air and germs, which allows your skin to heal faster without leaving any scars. Cold, dry air can cause nasal capillaries to rupture, but a thin layer of jelly can be applied to the inside of the nose to prevent further bleeding. Belobog petroleum jelly reported through wind and snow. In 376 AF, after freeze, I don't know, an overworked worker discovered the byproduct of burning geomarrow had a analgesic effect on burns and cuts. 12 years later, Robert, the head pharmacy professor of the Cherries Hospital, refined the geomarrow remnants into the Belobog petroleum jelly we know today and applied it to the fields of medicine and cosmetics. And began the petroleum jelly age. The Belobog brand was found in 390 after freeze. I'm guessing this now and I'm gonna say always after freeze now. And has been protecting the skin of the Belobog people for over 300 years. We are confident that it will continue to protect you and your family for the years to come. Alright, that was the collectible about a product I will never have, never use, I think. Hello, what? Welcome to the Ghost Sets. What can I help you with? Now to buy something. What do you have? Yes, music. Gimme. I would probably buy recipes, but I don't have the level for it. I think I'm only level 12. Yeah, I am. I'm talking to you now. I'll be staying so strange here that I may forget you. Yeah, you can wait. We're doing that round firstly. It's a mailbox. There's nothing special about a mailbox, but you feel like something's wrong. You look at it carefully again and see a white letter hiding in the shadows. I'm petting it back, and I would get them strange statue for it, I guess. You pick up the letter and put it in the mailbox. From deep in your heart, you feel a novel, existent smile. Wink and give your thumbs up, like a soldier trying to gauge an explosion radius. Like I said, got that one stadium. We can make it more. Made sent to the border wall will be delivered last. It will take around 2 days. Alright. Is that on? Nope. You wanna talk? Molly? I think I heard your name somewhere. I'm so annoyed. What's wrong? I've got a lot on my mind. Oh, what? You've never seen someone express emotions before? She's yelling. I'm not yelling this now. Sorry, I shouldn't have lost my temper. You showed up at a bad time. I'm Molly, the executive consultant of Silver Main Guards, Technology Divisions. Who are you? I'm Smithman. That's an interesting title. Huh? Why am I commenting on people's names again? Sorry. It's just something important you wanted to see me about. I'm not in the mood for small talk. I want to ask you. What's bothering you? It's about the guards. I'm in no position to talk about it. They don't like me, and they're giving me a hard time. I don't know why they are like this. I'm just trying to do my job. That's it. Anyway, it was so depressing in the army, so I came out to get some fresh air. Are you always this grumpy? Me? Grumpy? How can you tell? From every word you've just said. It's not like I'm on a bad day or something. This is just how I talk. Forget it. I assure you that this is not how I normally am. What does a technical consultant do? My job is to coordinate engineering projects and monitor product quality. So when there's a need to add illegal military project, I will participate in the negotiations and assist in the selection of vendors. I've been so worn out at work lately. Who said that using your head to work is easier than physical labor? Why don't you leave? It's good to push yourself when you're young. No, why don't you leave? What will people think of me if I leave because of this little setback? My gosh. Forget it. I tried to do it. Maybe everything will be better soon. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
So, this friend
I can listen. So, I've got a friend in the Justice Department. Generated Clipper Ford implemented new rules that could lead to heavy fines for jaywalking across railway lines. Well, that ain't gonna stop me. Not at all. But it's good news. It's time for Belobog's traffic safety to get tightened up. Okay, and I'm gonna still ignore that. Tasha, a worthy endeavor. Basic mission. Trash. Street lamp. In other words, street lamps make wonderful roofs for birds, but in Belobog they stand all alone. Do they even have birds? Like birds, not many birds can do with cold weather, right? You may have noticed that, yes, there are an unbelievable number of trash cans in the city. Somebody did once propose to reduce the overall number or to initiate some kind of garbage tax policy. But don't increase the amount of garbage on the street. Now people in the city have come to the consensus that trash cans are Belobog's business card. Alright. Let's just talk to them, then we're doing this event. Oh. I don't know why, but I kinda assumed Trash and that he would say something. Kind of is the new point too. There's some kind of perfume there. Trash. Nice looking trash can. Well, that's it really is a trash can. Trash is wonderful. It's beautiful. And my pocket flag. Yeah, pleasant looking trash. And it just said normal looking trash, nothing special, ma'am. Look at this. Perfection. Okay. Let's do this event.
That's the alley that Shepard mentioned. The one contaminated by the fragmentum, right?
Yes.
I can't believe how close it is to the city center.
They hadn't identified it. I bet all the shops and hotels in the vicinity would have had to close down by now.
Move back! This is your final warning.
What? But my proof of property is inside. I don't have any...
The fragmentum has already corroded this block. You can make a property retrieval request to the architects, but only Silvermane guards are permitted to enter here.
I can't believe fragmentum corrosion has spread into the city. No
So
wonder there are so many soldiers stationed there.
Let him go home. Let them go. So it really is in dire straits.
Sure is. But at least we're here. Once we seal the Stellaron, they can get back to the good life.
Please try to understand, sir. Backwater Pass has become very dangerous. We're just here for your safety.
If I can't get my proof of property, it doesn't matter how safe I am. Out of my way! Let me pass!
Can I talk to you again? Oh yeah. The Soul Citizen.
Let me pass! I'm not afraid to die! I've lost everything. Everything.
He's
Stand
really
back.
ready, yeah? You don't know
This area is
shit.
off limits. Only Silvermane guards are permitted to enter here.
I got able to control the situation.
We're optimistic. This area has only recently been corroded, so monsters are few and far between. Please, have faith in the gods.
If it weren't for most of our forces being deployed to the front line, situations like this wouldn't amount to anything. We can't even go on the offensive.
What's
It
down
used to be
there?
a transport hub, but it's been closed down.
Darn monsters.
This must be a hard job.
This is our duty as Silvermane guards. We are responsible for the safety of the citizenry.
Duty's duty. We trust in the higher-ups. I worry about our compatriots below ground. They must be...
That's enough! The Guardian has strictly forbidden discussion of underworld affairs.
Right.
That's
Such a
suspicious.
hothead. I'll zip it.
I don't have any more questions. I just want to
Please
see
keep
the
a safe
mailbox.
distance. This is a live situation. Plus, we need to look busy.
Yeah, of course, I need to look busy. My gosh. Oh. I wanted to look hungry. I wanted to be fat. But I don't have... I have letters, but not for that. Not to send a button to somebody. Smash. Oh no, it's going up. There's some strange, twisted, dark, purple... I was running it. Protesting in no uncertain terms. No living entities permitted. Be that as it may, I'm gonna open it? Yes. Gimme. By astonished companions look on, you hold your breath and proceed towards the can like a soldier, charging a hail of bullets. Wait, where's interested in rooting through every trash can in the city? What do we have to gain? I'm charging! Charge, man! Charge! You decide to open the lid of the can to determine might. At your first glance, you saw that strange, stinky thing. Suddenly, like an old monk sitting in concentrated introspection, you reach out and grab it. However, you fail to reach enlightenment, given that your companion just ran for cover holding their noses. Well, I can shower, and now I got more trash. What more do I want in my life? Nothing. I can go there. Why not? It's showing me that you can go there one day. Trash. A pretty postcard is lying in a trash can. It reads, "Friend, you've crossed the line. This isn't something you should have touched. Saint Garbage King." There's a kind glued to the back of the postcard. Seems like this king understands that you need to tip someone if you want them to pass on the message. Seems like you got yourself a wee competitor. You know what I mean? Competitor, yes, thank you. When it comes to rooting through trash cans. Why would he call himself Garbage King? Isn't he embarrassed? But at least I got an ancient coin, so I won. I win. I keep on winning. Blockade line. Wait, is that definitely a person? Don't tell me it's a statue. Oh, for the love of... Looks like it's really a statue. As you approach, you see a light flick in the guard's eyes. Here, still a person. A Silvermane guard is keeping watch on the downhill road. The Silvermane guard stares at you coldly, conveying a silent order to go away. The guard seems unhappy at your arrival. Apparently, he didn't welcome your approach. For some reason, a sweet female voice pops into your head. How about we explore the area ahead of us later? Smells keep watching on the road. They're to stand here all day. Must be bored to death. Not to mention, it's really bad for your knees. The Silverman Guard is standing still like a sailor. You can't help wondering whether that deployment here is the result of an argument with someone further up the chain of command. You begin to fill in the life of the Silverman Guard for yourself, degradation, deployment, meritorious, controversial, you're for brilliance. How they offended some loser got demoted, thrown into the city. Wait, is it definitely a person? Not a message saying. Oh, I don't know. I know it's just repeating, right? I think this ain't gonna change. No, I don't think so. But I really need to read this through very fastly. Okay. First thing, going to the hotel. Into it. I'm just going to the hotel. I think I will remember that I have to go with their bag. Maybe. Wait, let's see some store. We don't get. Oh yeah, I still need to do that. Dang. Hope I get the time for this too. Or I have to just sing a poets, but I don't like that. Not at all. Not at all. Mailbox. The opening of the post box reveals 2 envelopes that are being kept in a delicate balance. Touching either one will condemn the other to be swallowed by the pitch black maw. Such a dilemma falls in front of you. I'm pushing them all in. Both are supposed to be in there, so they're gonna be there. You reach your hand out and gently touch them. You aren't sure where your hands get, but the balance of the 2 envelopes is instantly broken. It's incredible how good it feels to do something good. Yes, new praise of high morals. Who doesn't want some praise? Basic treasure. Luggage pad. Your ink doesn't quite listen. The luggage doesn't make a faint ticking sound. You breathe a sigh of relief. Unattended precious luggage. The city has an exemplary virtue of not picking up things off the road. Apparently in some of the worlds and some planets you can freely take other people's property with no penalty. But certainly not here. In Genshin you can just investigate. We're instantly investigating. As a member of Astro Express, you are well-mannered and respectful. You know that other people's luggage is a sacred and honorable possession, I guess. It's piled up randomly on the side. Apparently some of the words, I think it's gonna repeat now. Here... Sent this heating network across the towering, so there must have been a huge effort for designer trash. A burning smell invades your nostrils as you approach the trash can. This trash can looks like it was set on fire. It doesn't look like. The entire trash can is deformed with a layer of dark, scorched, ash-like substance. Coating the bottom, in the light you see the particles flowing softly, almost dancing. What a shame. The trash can. Don't get close with a punch. Trash can. Okay, same. A locked gate. The iron gate is ice cold. You have no idea what's behind it. The iron gate looks like it's concealing the biggest secret in the universe. You wanna go! It's cold. Still cold. Okay, hotel lobby. Okay. Legend. Universe, time, space, past and present. I'm onto something for Eureka. I doubt that's how you discover something. Science requires solid theory. First time seeing anyone doing research like this. It's impossible to talk sense into people like you. Science is complicated, madam. Nothing like your everyday chores that require only 2 brain cells to do. If you can tell what I'm doing with your untrained eyes, I might as well quit the job and let you do it. Fair enough. Fair enough? I'm trying to give you some education. To think that I, Regan, am reduced to bickering with you. Science is dead. I don't have much time to waste. Tell me what you want, or step aside and let me continue my research in the big universe time tunnel. If I may, I'd like to ask, what is the subject of your research? Fine. Let's share some basics. Do you know that light is particle? I do. Yes, I did know that. I had chemistry, and I did explain it there. Good. So you're not completely ignorant. All you need to know is that light is a particle. Terms like wave theory or duality might be too complicated for you. My point is, particles carry information. Are you with me? Yeah, just go on. Light is a particle carries information. Building on that, if I'm exposed to light, I'm exposed to information. My big universe time tunnel theory holds that the universe consists of multiple interconnected entities that are running in parallel. Say, if in one universe I came up with ways to send messages, and my doppelganger in another universe knew how to interpret those messages, it means, according to my theory, you can interpret messages sent from another universe, and you can get research funding. Yeah, that's true. We're getting dead ends with getting this conversation more going on. Yes, well, I'm trying to explain things in layman's terms. The real mechanism behind this is far more complicated. How did you come up with that stuff? Let me remind you. The theory I'm proposing is called Big Universe Time Tunnel. Yes, Big Universe. This is going to be the biggest discovery of the time. Wait, I need to see something. Shutter. Oh, I got that. So. I didn't even check if you could hear me. Probably. Wait a minute. So let's forget to check. You can hear me, right? It should be able to. Yes. Can be like that. Are you really a scientist? Of course I am. What kind of question is that? Those jealous old nerds in hacks and Belobog's academic cycle refuse to recognize me only because my revolutionary findings will make them look useless. Humor always rises to the top. It is just a matter of time before talented scientists such as myself receives proper funding for my research. Alice, I have always been waiting for a patron to come along. It is painful to see my talent go unnoticed. Did you not receive academic training? It just goes to show how ill-informed you are about the science community. Today, what can you learn from a bunch of self-righteous nerds who fight tooth and nail for money and power? So you are self-taught. Find it hard to believe? One day, the world will tremble before my big universe time tunnel. You see, and my name Reagan will go down in history as the greatest civilian scientist. Let's call it a day. I think I'm gonna do some single quotes just to get this one and hope to get it. But I get it now done and later on, I guess. Because literally, I need 110. Oh, anyway, let's see if it works. I can't get somebody up here now. I raise him. Oh, I can't do that. Can only ascend him with level 15. Exactly. It's gonna take some time. Okay, just do it. Go. Alright. Alright. Let's just give it. Okay. Just got 40 now. 40. Skip this. 60. Let's go 80. I need 30, right? So 2 more puts should do it. Let's just get. Because as if there's something special out here now. That should be enough. So it was not even a waste of character or something. Store. Let's get it. Nice. Yeah. Perfect. Got that out of my system. Because I don't know if I'm gonna play later on tomorrow, so better be prepared. Oh, tail 2. I think now they're missing 3 of them. 6 of them. Why did I have 6 in whole as in the collection in my mind? And at 9. Hi.
Time to ask for the bill.
Listen. It's late. Time to get the bill. I was splitting it equally. Okay, hang on. Let me grab my wallet. Dread. You too, huh? I forgot about it. This time, it's my treat. Do you guys mind washing dishes? Oh yeah, still reset none about it here. Can not somebody wait? And one person did it? Like, it should not be that uncalled for. Have you read today's quiz today? What kind of news is that? If the media keeps going on like this, Belobog will eventually be doomed. Are you talking to me? Of course. That's what I'd be talking to. Do you look like someone who talks to himself in the street? It's not like I'm old man Dominic. Look at the front page of the Quiz Daily. The content that the newspaper puts out is just junk. Tabloid level stuff. What's going on in their heads? Can you really put this stuff on the front page? I'm about to blow a gasket here. You don't have to make it sound so extreme. You sure seems to have plenty of time on hand. I'm not being nasty, alright? I bet you know you're not someone who follows news. Anyone who's ambitious should pay attention to the word and think more like I do. That way they can contribute to the development of Belobog. I really don't know anything. How about I give you a lecture right now? I'm listening. Here, let me show you how to read this newspaper. What's the paper saying? Listen to this Malakay. Today the Minister of Culture and Education, Mr. Bofa, attended. Oh, wait, Bofa is my father. Let's look at the next one. Head of the Limestone chairs the family corporate culture, cultivating a diverse spirit to come together and transcend limitations. Are you hearing this nonsense? What's this diverse spirit? It's encouraging young people to work themselves to an early grave. This limestone is trying to squeeze them for their labor, so the limestones can keep up the lavish lifestyles. It's all tricks. Judging from the girl's outfit, I suppose you're some rich kid who can't possibly appreciate the hardships normal people face. Whatever. People like you typically don't get it anyway. Why do I think I'm a rich kid? Did I hit the nail on the head? You should develop some empathy so that you can see all the world's troubles. Like me. Alright. I think we just bought. Yeah. Hey, I have my own problems too, okay? Never mind. It's useless trying to explain to you. People your age don't know the meaning of independent thinking. You have a problem with it. Everyone, don't you? It's just common angst. Did you get it? Never mind. Let's just continue reading the news. Get a load of this guy. Check out what's on the third page. Kills me. Belobog's outer wing heating system continued to malfunction, now recruiting emergency repair workers. They sure have rough, tough skin. Feeling something like this. The Overwood's heating system has always been a headache, but it's constant need for repairs. Emergency repairs are nothing more than temporary fixes. We can survive the eternal freeze. The problem is, all this busy work isn't going to solve the real issue. Is all this effort really worth it? The way I see it, Belobog Heating Corporation shouldn't be trusted. The Supreme Guardian should step in and revamp all of the city's heating pipes. If the people at Belobog Heating can figure out such a simple problem, then leave it to me. I'm sure they reach this conclusion after weighing all the costs. They're going to pay for the renovation of all the pipes. Don't you try and morally blackmail me. I know the trick and I won't fall for it. Based on your logic, I would have to learn to produce milk myself. If I say, I'm not a fan of moo milk. That's ridiculous. Anyway, while we were talking to you about this, not everyone of my age sees the big picture. You remain silent. What are you doing here? If you're bored, why don't you work for Belobog's heating system and contribute to society? I wish you best years here. Was there anything else? If not, I'm gonna go.
Weather's pretty nice, huh?
I think I'm just standing beside him and giving this today rep 1 hour. It's even more than I wanted to do. So that's it for today. Alright, that's a goodbye for me, and until next time. which needs to be soon, because I do have to do the event, and it's only 6 days, yeah. Let me see if I have later on today still time or tomorrow. I have to think about it. With everything I'm reading and listening to, I should plan it, however. Well, anyway, bye bye. See you maybe next time or something. So, bye.